If Fortnite feels laggy, your ping spikes randomly, or your game just doesn't feel as smooth as it should, this video is for you. I've put together a full optimization guide that covers everything from reducing input delay and lowering ping to boosting FPS and overall performance. After applying everything in this guide, I went from an average of 300 FPS and 120.31% low to an average of 390.1 FPS and a 194.91% low, and the game just feels so much better. No BS, just the exact steps to make Fortnite run like it should. Before doing any of the tweaks, we need to create a restore point so that you can revert any of the changes if you do not like them. So we're going to go on the bottom left to the search bar and then type in restore, and it's going to say create a restore point, and you want to click on that. And then now you want to go to system protection up here, then you want to click on configure, and then you want to make sure turn on system protection is clicked, and then hit OK. And now you guys want to hit create right here to create a restore point, and then I'm just going to name it before video and create. Hit close, and now you're good with the restore point. The first thing we're going to be doing is tweaking our internet settings. So we're going to hit Windows key and then R, and then type in ncpa.cpl, and then hit enter. And now you guys have to be on Ethernet for this to work. So you guys want to click on your internet and then right click and click on properties. And now you guys want to make sure everything is unchecked except for QoS packet scheduler and internet protocol version 4 and version 6. So you want to make sure everything is unchecked. Now we're going to click on the internet protocol version 4 and click on properties, advanced, wins, and then uncheck enable LM hosts. And then we want to go to the net BIOS and then disable net BIOS. Hit OK. Hit OK. And now go back to the internet protocol version 4. Hit configure. Hit yes. Go to power management. Make sure everything is unchecked. Now you want to go to advanced. Go to ARP offload. Make sure that is disabled. Energy efficient Ethernet. Make sure that is disabled. Now you want to go to large send offload v2, disabled. Large send offload v2, v6, disabled. And now we want to go to NS offload, disabled. And then TCP checksum offload v4, disabled. And then v6 also disabled. And then you want to hit OK. And your Ethernet is going to restart, and then you should be good for that tweak. Before we dive into the full guide, quick shout out to today's sponsor, Risxn. I use their Extreme panel, which is packed with thousands of deep level optimizations that help me boost performance, reduce input delay, and made my Fortnite feel way smoother overall. Setup only took about 5 minutes, and the difference was immediate. Cleaner frames, quicker edits, and everything just felt more consistent. They've also got other panels available, including a more affordable basic version, so there's something for every setup and level. A lot of top tier pro players use this, and it saves you hours of manually tweaking. If you want to try it out, check out the link in the description, and don't forget to use my code for a discount. Now let's get into the full optimization guide. Now we're going to be disabling game bar and turning on game mode. So we're going to go in the search bar and type in settings. Then you want to go to the gaming tab right here, and then go to game bar. Make sure this is turned off. Go back and go to game mode and make sure this is turned on, and exit out of that. Now we're going to be choosing a power plan, so you want to go in the search bar and then type in power, and then click on choose a power plan. Click on that, and I'm currently on a custom power plan, but for you guys want to scroll down to ultimate performance, click on that, then exit out of that. Next, you guys want to go into your search bar and type in PowerShell. Then you want to run as administrator, and then you want to copy and paste this command that is linked in the description, and then hit enter. Now this app will pop up, and you guys want to go to the tweaks at the top. Then you want to hit recommended selections and go to standard, and then you want to hit run tweaks. Once you're done with the tweaks, you want to exit out of it. Now you want to find out whatever mouse you have and then download that software, and then you want to open up that software. So I have the Logitech G Pro, so I'm going to go into the Logitech settings. I'm going to go into the G Hub. Click on my mouse, and then you want to go right here and then go to the report rate, and you want to make sure that's on 1000. Exit out of that. Now we're going to be disabling our startup apps. We're going to go down to our taskbar right click and click on Task Manager. Now you guys want to go right here to the startup apps, and then you want to disable everything. And I've everything disabled except for light shot because I use that to take screenshots. Now you want to go into your settings, system, notifications, turn that off right here. Go back to system, storage, turn off storage sense, exit out of that. Now go in the search bar and type in virus and threat protection, click on that. Go to device security, core isolation details, and then turn off memory integrity. Now this next tweak is for Nvidia only. So if you have an Nvidia GPU, you want to do this. You want to right click, hit show more options, and then go to Nvidia control panel. You want to go to manage 3D settings, and you want to scroll down to low latency mode. You want to have that on ultra if you have a high-end PC, or if you have a mid-end PC, have it on, and if you have a low-end PC, have it on off. So I have a high-end PC, so I'm going to hit ultra. Then scroll down to the texture filtering quality. You want to make sure this is on high performance, and then you want to apply. Now we're going to turn off hardware acceleration in Discord. So we're going to go to Discord, go to our settings, scroll down to advanced, and then we want to go to hardware acceleration. You want to make sure this is turned off, and it's going to restart your Discord after this. You guys also want to do this for Chrome, and all you have to do is look up a quick tutorial on how to turn it off, and I cannot do it because my PC is tweaked. Now we're going to be tweaking the Epic Games launcher, so we're going to open up the Epic Games launcher, go into library, and then go into Fortnite, click on the 3 dots, click on options, and then you want to uncheck Fortnite Save the World and uncheck high resolution textures, and then you actually want to have pre-download streamed assets checked, and then hit apply. It might do like a download or an update. And then once that's done, you want to hit the 3 dots, and then hit manage, and then you want to hit verify files. Alright, now you guys want to open up Fortnite, and you want to go to your settings, and you want to go to the video tab, and for your windowed mode, you want to be on full screen. It's the best mode for input delay. And then for your resolution, you could be on native or stretch resolution. I know a lot of pros like Peterbot, they like to use stretch resolution, but I just like native better, so that's what I use. VSync, you want to have it off. It's best for input delay. Frame rate, you want to match whatever your monitor is. So for example, I have a 360 hertz monitor, so I use the 360 FPS frame rate. And then rendering mode, you always want to be in performance mode. Brightness, you can do whatever you want. Same with user interface contrast. Color by mode, you can do whatever you want. Same with this. User interface parallax, this is just for the item shop. You can have it on or off, won't really affect anything. 3D res, you want to be at 100. It doesn't make a difference turning it down or keeping it at 100, so you just always want to be at that. And then your view distance, you want that on near. Textures low, mesh is low, and then show FPS on. You can do whatever you want with that. And then now you want to go to the game tab and scroll down, and you want to make sure you have no energy saving on at all. And then you also want to turn all of your replays off. Next, you guys want to go to your desktop and then right click on it and hit display settings, and you want to scroll down until you see advanced display. Then you want to click on choose a refresh rate, and then you want to make sure to go on your main monitor and click on the highest one that it can go to. Next, you guys want to go back to display, and then you want to scroll down and go to graphics, and then you want to click on change default graphics settings. You want to have hardware accelerated GPU scheduling on, variable refresh rate off, and then optimizations for Windows games on. Now you want to go back to the graphics, scroll down, and then go to right here, custom options for apps, click on browse. Then you want to find your Fortnite. So I found the files here, so I found Fortnite right here. Click on options, then you want to click on high performance and hit save. Next you want to go to personalization, go to the background, and then you want to hit personalize your background. So you want to click on this and then go to a solid color. A solid color gives the highest performance increase, and I like to use a custom one, which is pretty much a solid color. It just has a couple of text, so I'm just going to keep it as that and go back to the original, but I highly recommend you guys choose a solid color. Next, you guys want to go into the privacy and security, and then you want to go to general and then disable everything here. Now you guys want to go into your Google Chrome, and then you want to search up malwarebytes. and then you want to click on malwarebytes and hit free download in the top right. You don't have to make an account or anything. So now it's going to download. You want to download the unverified file and then click on it. Click install, personal. Skip this step and then just let it install. Once it's done installing, you want to click on open malwarebytes and you want to do a scan now. Once the scan is done, you want to quarantine the items, then uninstall malwarebytes. So I'm gonna Alt F4 out of it and then go to malwarebytes in the search bar, click on uninstall, scroll down to where you find malwarebytes, and then I found it right here. I'm gonna click on uninstall, then uninstall it. Remove malwarebytes, uninstall malwarebytes, skip survey, uninstall. Click on done, and you're good with that. That's it for today's tweaks. These changes might seem small, but together they can seriously boost your FPS just like it did on my PC. If this helped, drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.